Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into what is arguably the single most pressing question in the modern workplace. And we're going to tackle this with super high energy, plain English, and absolutely zero technical jargon, I promise. We are talking about the artificial intelligence revolution. Specifically, we're looking at how it's fundamentally shifting the whole landscape of employment, productivity, and, well, opportunity. So if you've been feeling that familiar mix of anxiety and curiosity about what AI actually means for your daily life, you are in the exactly right place. Let's get right into it.
So, let's address the elephant in the room right off the bat. Is AI coming for your job? Well, the short, honest answer is kinda, yes. But hey, before you panic, we need to quickly clarify something. It is highly, highly unlikely to be happening in that dramatic sci-fi movie way you might be picturing in your head right now. There's no Terminator coming for your desk. The way artificial intelligence is actually entering the workforce is much more subtle, it's way more practical, and in a lot of ways, it's much more manageable if you just understand what's actually going on.
You know, for decades, whenever we imagined AI taking over, we always pictured physical labor, right? We thought of robots on assembly lines building cars or machines moving heavy boxes around a warehouse. But the reality playing out right now is entirely different. Today's AI isn't replacing physical work first at all. It's actually taking over thinking work. It's moving straight into those cognitive, desk-bound tasks that we previously assumed only human brains could ever handle.
To really ground this shift, let's look at the specific white-collar roles that are changing the fastest. We're talking about jobs involving routine emails, frontline customer support, data entry, preliminary research, scheduling, bookkeeping, and even basic coding. These are already transforming dramatically. And you might be wondering, why? Well, because companies are waking up to a brand new reality. One single employee equipped with the right AI tools can now often do the work that previously required several people. Now, okay, that doesn't necessarily mean immediate mass layoffs are coming tomorrow, but it absolutely means expectations are rising incredibly fast. The people who learn to use AI are just becoming dramatically more valuable to their organizations.
But hey, let's relieve some of that tension for a second, because the flip side of this whole revolution is genuinely surprising. Think about firefighters, paramedics, electricians, plumbers, builders, nurses, and mechanics. These jobs remain incredibly difficult, if not totally impossible, for AI to automate anytime soon. Why is that? Because they require this incredibly complex combination of physical dexterity, on-the-spot human judgment, teamwork, and the ability to navigate highly unpredictable real-world environments. It's kind of ironic, really, but many of the absolute safest, most secure careers over the next decade are going to be in the skilled trades and emergency services.
All right, moving into Section 1, the new winners. We're looking at the rise of the AI-powered employee.
So we're transitioning here from a place of fear to a place of total empowerment. See, a completely new type of worker is emerging in the modern office right now, and that's the AI-powered employee. Instead of being afraid of artificial intelligence, these folks are leaning right in. They're using AI every single day to automate their routine reports, throw together slide presentations, write up proposals, and analyze messy spreadsheets, all so they can actually focus on high-level strategy. And the sheer scale of their advantage is honestly staggering. 10 to 20. That is the number of hours some of these workers are saving every single week just by using these tools effectively. I mean, imagine getting a day and a half of your work week back. The core skill in the workplace is no longer about holding all the information in your head. It's entirely about knowing how to ask the right questions to extract that knowledge from the AI.
It really all boils down to one incredibly crucial reality, and I want you to remember this. Workers using AI will replace workers who don't. When you think about it, this is actually a profoundly empowering takeaway. It tells us that artificial intelligence itself isn't just going to march into your office and steal your desk, but a human being who has learned to leverage AI to work faster and smarter, yeah, they absolutely will outcompete someone who flat out refuses to adapt. Learning how to use AI today is becoming just as fundamental as learning how to use email was 20 years ago. Adaptation really is your ultimate job security. To show you exactly what that adaptation actually looks like in practice, consider this quick tip. AI isn't magic, right? It absolutely requires your human context to generate great results. If you just toss it a basic, unhelpful prompt like, write me an email, the AI has to completely guess what you want, and the result is going to be super generic. But if you take the AI-powered approach and say something like, act as a senior sales manager, write a professional but friendly email that encourages a customer to place an order without sounding pushy, the results are incredible. It's like night and day. The more context, role play, and tone you provide, the better the output. Basically, you are the director, and the AI is just the actor.
Okay, let's jump to Section 2, the AI side hustle. This is all about turning your newfound skills into actual income.
Now that we know how to protect our current jobs, how are everyday people combining these exact same tools with their own human creativity to launch brand new digital ventures? The absolute best part here is that they're doing this without any programming experience, without expensive equipment, and without needing thousands of dollars in startup capital. So let's enthusiastically walk through 5 incredibly realistic side hustles that you could literally start this weekend using totally free tools. Step 1 is AI content writing. Look, local businesses desperately need blog posts and newsletters. You can use AI to generate those fast first drafts, but then you use your human judgment to edit and tailor it perfectly for the client. Step 2, social media management. Small businesses always struggle to post consistently. AI can brainstorm ideas and draft out entire content calendars for you, while you just provide that strategic human review. Step 3 is AI-powered research. Believe it or not, people will pay good money for clear summaries of complex information. The AI speeds up the reading and you focus on fact-checking and presenting it clearly. Step 4 is building simple AI assistants. You can actually offer a service helping local businesses set up basic chatbots to answer their routine customer questions. And finally, Step 5, start an AI explainer show. Honestly, kind of like this one. The AI can help you plan, script, and edit, but your unique perspective and your human personality are what actually build the audience. In all 5 of these examples, the AI is doing the heavy lifting, but your human touch is what you're actually selling.
Now I know looking at 5 completely different business ideas all at once can feel like a lot. So I really want to challenge you to avoid the overwhelm with what we call the 1-hour challenge. Please, do not try all 5 of those ideas. Just pick one single idea from that list and spend just 1 hour this week taking a single practical step. Maybe you spend 60 minutes researching a potential local customer, or maybe you spend an hour just messing around testing out a free AI tool to see if you can generate a halfway decent blog post. Just remember, small, focused actions are what actually add up over time.
Which brings us right to our final, thought-provoking question for you today. Which AI tool are you going to master first? We've gone from the genuine, very real fears of AI replacing our jobs, to understanding the amazing security of skilled trades, all the way to empowering ourselves to become AI-powered employees, and maybe, just maybe, even side hustlers. The ball is entirely in your court now. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep experimenting, and definitely make sure you join us for our next explainer. We are going to pull back the curtain and reveal 10 completely free AI tools that can genuinely save you time and help you make real money. It's going to be a great one. See you then.